wrapping up the binge watch playlist of Chair Shot Reality here on Wrestling Inc. Just a few weeks away until the grand finale, until we all say goodbye here at Chair Shot Reality. But it's going to be a fun home stretch here.
Why do you have to make the show so sad?
No, don't make it.
It was just reminding.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that. They make it act like it's not a big deal, and then we'll just go away, and then they won't even know.
So
instead of hyping it up, and then
so
it's
I should
like,
have
wow.
never told people that we're ending. That would just
just go away, just fading away into the night.
Surprise!
Yeah. No, there would be no surprise. We'd just be gone forever.
Well, I want to let them know the show's stopping, so that way they know other places where they can find Katie and you and me and
Yeah. Me in a van down by the river. That's what they'll find after this. You're homeless.
Not using that paper for writing, you're using it for rolling doobies. I have a Matt Foley bobblehead on my desk.
Well, we should put it on here for one of the last 2 weeks of the show.
Yeah.
Anyways, follow Matt Juicy Steen at the KT Arquette at Justin LeBar. WrestleRumble.com can win up to $500 playing along, competing against us while you're watching Survivor Series, make it more interesting. All right, the other big news, we talked about Becky Lynch earlier. Josh gave us some more predictions of the rest of the undercard. The other big headline marquee event and match is that with Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion. It was going to be champion versus champion of Brock Lesnar versus WWE Champion AJ Styles. It's still going to be champion versus champion, but they decided to call an audible. And Tuesday, or at least it was done with some last-minute exchange. Tuesday, they gave us a match to main event SmackDown, AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the title. Daniel Bryan gets the victory. A low blow to lead to the victory. I mean, AJ Styles' balls have had a terrible year. Bryan wins the title, but then after the match is really when the surprise came, which was he basically does a heel turn. He grabs AJ Styles' arms and just repeatedly stomping on AJ's
And if you
face.
notice, whenever that ref bump happened, he made AJ hit the referee. It was a little bit of
foreshadowing.
Yeah, foreshadowing.
So Bryan versus Brock, again, champion versus champion. It's non-title, but we got a heel Daniel Bryan, which I'm fine with. You know, a crazy-eyed heel Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar to me is a lot more interesting than a yes chant, happy-go-lucky vegan Daniel Bryan. Also, even beyond the Brock match, a heel Daniel Bryan carrying stuff on with AJ Styles is a lot more.
There's a lot more avenues for him to go down this route. And it's not just him being like, I'm a piece of crap, like I'm just such a bad guy, like Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan. It's I'm just nuts, and like you just watch out. I'll do anything it takes to win the match. And he did. I was shocked by the low blow. And like you said, had he just pinned him and then that would have been it, that would have been just a dirty tactic to win the title that he had lost and hadn't had for so long. No, he just beat the crap out of him afterwards. And
you got to go all the way.
Yeah.
Do as much as you can, low blow, and let's just continue beating the crap out of you until I say otherwise.
And I like that it's this type of Daniel Bryan against Brock Lesnar because that gives a little bit more validity. I think it gives him a little bit more of a chance, but I still believe that even this great heel Daniel Bryan is going to get fed to the beast Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, I don't see Bryan having.
But this will be close. This is the only way I can see that it's like close. I don't want to believe that Daniel Bryan's just going to will his way over Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
I'll say this, and if you're out there wondering, okay, maybe you were more of an AJ Styles fan, or maybe you just thought AJ Styles had more of a chance to win. I don't know. If you're out there trying to figure out how to get excited about this match, if you want me to shill for WWE for a minute here, if you want to figure out how to get excited for Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar, I tell you this: Daniel Bryan, for years, has on the record said. This is a guy that got to do Mania 30 and he's worked John Cena, he worked all around the world. The one match he still wanted was he wanted it against Brock Lesnar. He wanted a match against Brock Lesnar. He's getting it now where he gets to walk in as a world champion. Brock Lesnar walks in as a world champion. The only thing missing is it's not at WrestleMania. But otherwise, Daniel Bryan.
It's in LA. It's a big deal still.
Right, it's still a big deal. It's on one of the big four pay-per-views. And Daniel Bryan, who's in the second chance of his career anyways, who thought he was done a couple years ago, is in the second chance run of his career.
Believe he's gonna go
and he's
for it.
getting this one dream match.
Yep.
Not by accident, because we were hearing that they decided to have Bryan win the title a couple days prior, but it's not like this was like some grand scheme that they built to for 6 months. So it's kind of like a little last minute. He's getting this treat, we'll call it. So you better believe, if you want to get hyped, Daniel Bryan is going to go all out. Even if they only say, hey, you only got 7 minutes bell to bell, he is going to damn well make sure that 7 minutes is the best 7 minutes he can get.
Did they make the AJ match last year no DQ? I feel like they did last minute, and I'm having trouble remembering it because I think it made it a little bit more interesting going forward.
I think they did. I think it was something that was made on the show.
Either that or was that what I'm thinking about the Dean Ambrose match? WrestleMania that disappointed you?
Well, I think they went into that already knowing it's gonna be a
Okay, yeah.
because I was even saying, oh, this could get crazy with the weapons, and boy,
Maybe they didn't. I'm not sure, but I was looking forward to another match with those two. But I think they could even do one better with Daniel Bryan.
I'm
they might be
far more interested in Bryan
like
versus
you said,
Brock than AJ versus.
Well,
we've already seen AJ, and
I like that. But again, doing it again, I would assume maybe AJ would have gotten a win. But I don't know how they would have made that look, legitimate after all that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Daniel Bryan's going to win here, but maybe AJ even interferes. Is he going to be on the Survivor Series team now?
As of now, I don't know who.
Because he's got nothing to do.
I definitely think he'll interfere somehow. I mean, Daniel Bryan beat the crap out of him.
That might be the way to protect him. Because that's the thing. You don't want Bryan's first match 4 days after he won the title to be him just getting squashed essentially by Brock. So that might be the way.
They're going to play up. AJ wants his rematch. He's just going to fight and find a way to do it no matter how he can get his hands on him. So.
All right, Brock versus Bryan. Give me the booking. Give me your Wrestle Rumble finish.
It's gotta be Brock. I mean, they've built. Okay, so Brock is this big, demon-y, badass guy that no one can beat him, not even Braun. We had that conversation at the Crown Jewel. So that'll happen eventually.
Where did Crown Jewel take place?
Where did it take place?
Parts unknown.
Oh.
Parts unknown. I definitely think it's going to be Brock. There's no other person. Why not? Plus, it does build up the AJ Styles and
So you think Brock via interference?
Oh, yeah.
Some interference.
Definitely.
I think there may be interference in the sense of AJ even just showing up and Daniel Bryan just seeing him and just getting distracted. But I think Brock Lesnar is going to still go over pretty clean here. 1 or 2 F5s. I'm excited to see how much they're allowing him to do and selling wise for Brock Lesnar. Because we just saw what he did to the Singh brothers.
How many suplexes?
Is he going to do that
how
to
many suplexes? Over under on that.
I'd say over under 6.5.
Yeah, I'll go 5.5.
I'll take the over.
Yeah, I mean, this would be the time though. Again, this would be the time. You're probably right. They're probably going to want Brock to get a win, but you could
especially because you don't have to.
You could have a DQ
finish
finish though. Again, if you wanted to try to protect Bryan, you have a DQ finish, and this match might not be the last one. I could see Ronda's match being last.
Oh yeah.
So if this is not last, you can
I think it was going to be last either way.
Probably right.
I think Charlotte. I think it's a big match.
I think you're probably right. So you could get away with doing a DQ in this if you wanted to with Brock and Bryan.
It's such a highly anticipated match. I'd like to see either this one go without a DQ or maybe another match if this one is DQ. But that would have to be one of them had to be on the same brand for a title.
WrestleRumble.com. Go on and make your predictions. Compete against us. You can live tweet all of us on Sunday night as we're watching Survivor Series. Again, if you like the playlist, please leave a comment, share, do what you got to do. No show next week. Everybody here in the U.S. celebrating Thanksgiving. Hope you have a nice and safe Thanksgiving week with all the loved ones. We'll be back in 2 weeks as they have all the fallout from what's going on here. I don't even know what 2 weeks is going to hold from now for WWE because of the rate things are changing. You might be Universal Champion by that point. I don't know.
Yes.
That's your cue.
Yes. Ta-da!
Thanks to Josh in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Thanks to everybody here at Point Park University. Thanks to Wrestling Inc. We'll see you in 2 weeks.